Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday with your family and friends. I hope you have a beautiful day. Yesterday, I warned everyone that Ethereum and Bitcoin broke back into their patterns. They broke out, early breakout, and failed, and that was a warning. And then I got out, and we've seen 6 or 7 Sundays in a row where we had massive drops. Last night, we had that massive drop as well. I don't know if it's finished, but alts got hit very hard. 5% across the board. Doge, Whirl, Ton. Big hits, even though Bitcoin and Ethereum only dropped a little bit, which is quite interesting. So I'm going to look at buying. However, I've got my buy orders already set down. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm going to show you my trades and where I would open them. They're already all set, waiting for a spike down, which usually comes on Sunday when the ETFs are closed. They use that opportunity to attack the price. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals. You can see my account got quite hit on this drop. The high of the week was 1155. The all-time high was 1213. But I took out 100 plus for seed investing in the last month, so it's actually almost close to all-time high. But I pulled out of the market. You can see Ethereum dropped quite heavily after I sold yesterday. We dropped from 326 down to 3099. Then we're getting a little bounce on the last few hours. Same with Bitcoin. Last night I closed the trade on Bitcoin I closed it here at 101,700, and now we're getting a little bit of a bounce the last 1 hour. But again, they usually use Sunday to attack the price. But we got a strong bounce from 100,200 to 101,000. So strong bounce off that low. It's almost $1,000 bounce in the last 40 minutes. The low was 100,200. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin. But remember, again, they use usually it's on the Sunday, they use it to attack the price. Let's go into Bitcoin, 101,100. You can see we had a big drop. If this pattern plays out, very dangerous for Bitcoin, to be honest. The blue lines are the big support. The blue lines are actually the channels. The green lines is where I want to pick up. I'm going to pick up Bitcoin, and the blue line is the main channel that we're going through. So you can see we're usually bouncing between 104,000 and 91,000. This is one of the targets. And you can see that we're getting a little bit of a bounce here. We came to a low last night of like a few hours ago of 100,200, and now we're getting a bounce. But this pattern is quite clear here, actually. It's like a little bit of a... It's a little bit weird, but it is slightly a rising triangle, kind of. Could be considered a rising triangle. And if we measure out the base of this triangle, which is this distance, the target of this drop is actually 95K. And you can see that 90, this is the channel we're usually bouncing between. 92 on the top of the channel, around usually 105. 92 to 105. So 92 is the safest place to go long. And the finish of this pattern is sitting at around 94. But we are getting a bounce the last few hours. But the safest place, in my opinion, would go to 94, would be to open. And then take profit would be the top of the channel, which would be 105. Yeah, it looks like we're just going between this channel. You can see here, if you zoom out a little bit, you can see clearly. We're like 92, 104, 91, 107, 91, 99, 91, 102, 91, 108, 99, 106, 97, 106. You can see, but it's slightly making higher highs. Safest place would be, and taking it to the target of 112, would be opening at 94, 800. Sorry, 92 would be the safest place. 92, 500. And take profit 112. Risk to reward is 18 times, risking 1,000 to make 19,900 with no leverage. 10x leverage would be almost 200,000. But there's a very big support, I would say, at 97. Can see we've got a lot of support here, and the last time we wicked down, we actually wicked down to 97, where I would take a risk, or still safer trade, but 99, stop loss 97, take profit the same, 115. 112, sorry. This one risk reward 8 times, risking 1,500 to make 13,000. No leverage, 10x leverage would be 130. So we're very close to actually activating, and I've got my trades on Bitcoin already set. You can see I've got Bitcoin at 98, 96, 93. We were very close actually. We came down to 100,200 just now. Just like a few hours ago. 1 hour ago, we came down to 100,200 and got a bounce. Funding fee is actually negative. 98, 96, 93. I think leave the trades because usually on Sundays, they attack the price. So you can see I've got those trades active at 98. 99 would be one spot as well. 99, 98, 94, all the support lines coming down. On the hourly, let's see if there's any. On the hourly, it's trying to turn up. We got a strong bounce from 100,200, $800 bounce, but it does clearly show that we can go to 94. So I want to make the bigger trades at 94. So you can see here 93, 96, 98. So slowly activate as it comes down. Let's go into Ethereum the same. I sold yesterday, I warned you in the last video, 3,200, and we came down to 3,100. We're getting a little bit of a bounce. Let's go into Ethereum. But again, for the last 7 weeks in a row, they used the Sunday ETFs being closed to actually hit the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Do they do that again? I think yes. And Ethereum coming back in, I sold here when I warned you everyone because it broke back into the pattern. You can see this descending wedge that's playing out on Ethereum, and we broke out a little bit early. Descending wedge, and it builds pressure and breaks out. We broke out early, then failed back in. But you can see it's not really getting strong bounce on Ethereum. We went from 3,090 to 100. The safest place on Ethereum, in my opinion, to take a trade. Let's see where the channel is right now. So we've got a clear channel here. Since November, the channel is between 3,500 even. One of the channel 3,500 and the bottom of the channel 2,900. Crazy. The whole bull market almost pump has been erased almost. You can see 2,800. Safest spot to take a trade is 2,800, and then just taking it to the top of the channel. 2,800, and then coming back to 3,500. My target is actually 7,000 if we can break out of this pattern. The bigger pattern, I'll show you on the weekly. You can see it more clearly on the weekly. This is the bigger pattern. And the target is 7,500, the big weekly symmetrical triangle. But you can see it keeps breaking out and then falling back in. Broke out early, broke out early. So the 2,000 could even come to 2,000 if there's a lot of panic. The biggest support is actually at 2,100. So blue lines is where you want to try and add in. 2,800, I think we get a strong bounce though. So weird, but with all these billion-dollar ETFs buying and everything, and still the price is dropping, seems sus. Seems like some big manipulation is going on. Where is all these billions of dollars from BlackRock? Every day they're buying hundreds of millions, billions of Bitcoin. Doesn't seem to make sense that it's dropping so quickly, so much, when these big funds are buying. Something seems off in my opinion. We're getting some big manipulation happening in the markets, to be honest. Could even draw it like that. 2,800 would be the best place to go long on Ethereum. And you can see my trades, Ethereum down 5%. The altcoins got hit really bad actually. So I've got trades at 3,000 for 50 Ethereum, 2,700 for 30 Ethereum, and 2,100 for 1,000 Ethereum. And this 50 Ethereum almost activated actually. We came down to 3,099 and got a bounce to 3,000, but I'll keep it open because again, Sunday is usually when they attack. And all the altcoins, look at World. World got hit 8% last night. Huge drop. The altcoins are getting demolished. It's like, came down to a low of 159. And that happened just 1 hour ago. 1.5 hours ago is 159. And you can see I've got buy orders at 155. So it almost activated that buy order by 5 cents, $1.59 by 4 cents. It missed it by 4 cents, and we got a bounce. But it's showing me that there's a lot of weakness in the market, and no one's actually buying these dips. So we could go much lower. But what's crazy is that's completely erased the bull market. We're at the lows that we were back in. We were here in September 2023, like in the middle of the bear market. This is the bull market with apparently all these funds buying, and we're dropping lower, which is quite crazy. The biggest support, I would say, on world is $1.40. Easily can come down there with the market like this. I'm going to modify it, $1.40. And I'll do 10,000. So 10,000 will be 4,000 times $1.40 would be around $10,000. So I modified it to be at $1.40 for world. Doge also took a 5% hit last night. Crazy. Doge is not near the lows. The lows were much lower for Doge, but the altcoins are just getting demolished. Wow, Doge came to 30 cents. Well, I bought a lot up here actually, and we're pulling back even lower. My average buys were at 32 cents. Now it's sitting at 31 cents. Came all the way to 30 cents. Do I have any buys for Doge? Yeah, at 23, 26 cents. I would keep it in case there's some panic spike down in the markets, and then try and pick up alts, because again, Sunday is usually where they panic attack, while Doge is just holding on to this bull flag. I bought it because it's at a bull flag. You can see a big bull flag or bullish pennant, but it seems to be breaking down. The biggest support on Doge, I would say, is we've got one at 26, which is a strong one at 22, and one at 16. And my buys on Doge are at 23, 26. 26, it's going to buy, let's buy 10K or 15K at 26. 10K, I'll do 10K lots, because right now the market is just most likely 10K lots at 26 cents. So I'll buy $10,000 at 26. I'll buy another 20,000 at 23. I'll keep it at that 26 and 23. Ton is holding on quite good, but still down 4% from where I bought Ton, where I sold it, and where I started to buy, and we're going lower, $4.60. I was buying average of $4.80. Big support on Ton. Wow, crazy. No real support on Ton. If we drop down here, the big support on Ton is not till $3. All coins are getting hit so hard. Crazy. With all these ETFs buying these funds, and we're just dropping, like, you can see Ton is breaking down. It came down just now to the low just a few hours ago. 1 hour ago, it came to a low of 45 cents. $4.50, sorry. Amazing. Oh, it's like breaking down out of this descending wedge. So a lot of panic would be. That's a very big support on Ton, but it just got a tiny little bounce. If that breaks, the next big support is $2.70. $3.50 is also one. I only have Ton right now. I only have 20,000 of it. I've got buy orders at $2.80 for Ton. We could add one at $3.50 as well for another 5,000. I'll buy in slowly here, because we're not getting $3.50. We're not getting such big bounces on Ton. $3.50. I'll buy another 10,000. No, 5,000. I'm going to slowly add in $3.50. I'll buy $5,000 worth of Ton. Slowly going to add in, because the market is not reacting. $2.80. I'll buy like a lot of Ton. I think modify it. Slowly add in. I'll buy another 5,000 at $2.80. $5,000 worth. Doge, Ton, that's my orders. Let's check out Uniswap. Uniswap 13. Also 7% drop on Uniswap. Wow. My buys on Uniswap are not doing so good. You can see where my buys were. I managed to buy Uni at the drop at $10.50. Then sold it at $11. Then bought it again when I thought we were going to break out at $11. We went to $12.80, and then we faded $11.60, and now we're at 11. Big support on Uni is at Look how low we're coming. We've fully erased the bull market. Quite insane if you think about it. $8 is the big support on Uni. I've got at $8.60. $10, I've got 500 Uni, so $5,000 worth. But to be honest, is it going to be good to buy it at $10 when $8.60 is also possible? I'll leave it at $8.60. So I'm going to be more defensive here, everyone, because the market is not doing so good in my opinion. Also, join us in Telegram, 273 of you, looking at the weekly, monthly candles. I'm not sure where everyone is worried about, to be honest. I think it's just showing weakness, Scooby. Good play at the night. A lot of people panicking. Let's see if Sunday, this was when I closed yesterday. I warned everyone and I closed my position on Bitcoin and Ethereum, my trades. You can see 15 hours ago, Bitcoin failed breakout, closed 14K loss and set buy orders at 98.96. And that was at 101.5. And now we came down to, we're almost back to where I closed, but it did have a deeper drop. It came to 100K, 100,200, but it's getting a bounce back. Oh no, I closed at 100,800. So almost where we are now, but we just came down to a low of 100,000. But I'm going to leave it because on Sunday nights, we usually have a big drop in the markets. All the links down below. Join Bybit, 60K bonus, main exchange for trading, best fees, lowest liquidation. So you have very good chance of trading here. If you're always getting liquidated, I recommend Bybit. And Weex, $200 sign-up bonus. JamesCryptoGuru.com for the courses, for the crypto master course to learn all this, and Bitunix and is KYC free exchange worldwide, and we actually get $200 on the sign up. That's my updates in the market, everyone. I'm going to be defensive here and I'm going to buy the dips because as I said, for the last 6 or 7 weeks in a row, every Sunday we get a big hit in the markets, and I want to have my trades ready to pick up the drop. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Love you all. Be cautious out there. The alts are getting destroyed. Bitcoin is where the money is going from the ETFs, but even that seems weird. These billion-dollar funds, Donald Trump, the president, all these ETFs, the BlackRock funds buying Ethereum and Bitcoin, and Ethereum is lower than it was before the ETFs buy. How does that make any sense? Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Be careful. The narrative is always trying to screw you and take the money. You got to be smart. Buy the very low dips, sell the high peaks. Buy the low dips, sell the high peak. Pick 10 assets, 5, 10 that you really like Tesla, Google, Meta, World I like, Bitcoin I like, Ethereum, 10 of them, and you trade them actively. But you buy them when the extreme panic, when no one wants to buy them and everyone's in fear. You sell them when everyone's euphoric. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.